What's up, everyone? Wetwork here, and I forgot what day it was. I came home after a half day at school. I was hungry. Then my mind drifted elsewhere. It's mainly thinking about, The Last Jedi, because I finally saw it yesterday, and to my surprise, because, I've been hearing so much confusion about it, and I was wondering, is it even going to be good? I loved The Last Jedi. I liked it a lot. The only part that I didn't like was like that one planet with Finn and Rose that they went on. This won't contain any spoilers. But yeah, the whole planet with the Master Codebreaker and stuff, no. I hated that. But rather than that, I loved the movie. It was awesome. Finally saw it after 2 months. Yeah, so I know Black Panther comes out this week, and you're probably like, oh, you should do the movie Black Panther. No. We're doing Civil War Black Panther not because I'm Batman, because I said so. So yeah, let's take a look at his accessories. His only accessory, and oh gosh, is this head that, those, I don't know what to call it, those heads that you can that you know who the actor is, and you can kind of see the actor in it, but at the same time it looks nothing like them. That's what I see here. I can kind of see Chadwick Boseman, but at the same time it looks nothing like him. They didn't even get his beard. This was before they made the sexy heads, as I like to call them. That sounds weird. The good-looking heads. Yeah, his eyes are painted nicely. At the time, that was a problem. Yeah, that's it. It's not that great, really. It has one of those, mold marks on his cheek. Makes it bad. But looking at the Black Panther himself, when I actually saw this figure, I had high hopes for him. But when I got him, there was a couple things that disappointed me. Number one, the paint on his face is atrocious at some spots. Some spots don't even have the paint on them. Also, this is not silver. I'm going to pull the new one out. This is silver. This is more like a goldish silver. He had silver in the movie. I can tell you that. This is definitely not silver. Another thing is that his arms are always, this is as close to the body the arms can get. And it kind of annoys me. Rather than that, this guy looks awesome. He can pose very well. He stands very well. Now, if you were here from the beginning of Marvel Legends Monday, and you watched every single one of them, you know this. Most of the Marvel Legends can't stand, which is odd because they were made for collectors who usually just put them on shelves standing there for their entire lives. Yeah. Never would have guessed that. Never would have guessed that something made to be put on a shelf wouldn't be able to stand. But this dude does with his cute little cat toes, which do have the nice paint. It's pretty good. Yeah, and the sculpt too. There's no smooth area It like all has like a sculpted like texture on it. Only on the face do you really find smooth areas or like the lines on him. And even then they have little things sculpted in on them. So the sculpt on him is amazing. Also, if you notice how it gets like, my hand goes in and like it's very dark and then my hand goes away, it's very dark. Yeah, that's just this figure. It's the problem. A white background. You know, I'm gonna try something. It's Gray History Month, guys. I got this. I can do this on camera. Shocker. Hold it up, Shocker. You got this, bro. He didn't survive. Okay, back to Black Panther. Just gonna ignore him. Just ignore him. Because you will see him. Okay, so as I was saying, this figure is awesome. Packed full of delicious flavors like strawberry. But yeah, this figure is cool. Although I have a complaint. This doesn't actually go, this part of the necklace isn't supposed to go down as far. I don't know why. But yeah. And we'll get to the articulation and in the wait till next week to find out why the newer Black Panther is 1,000 times superior. Mainly with its articulation. Speaking of articulation, let's just ignore it and go to the fact that they painted my eye, one eye higher up than the other. It's hard to notice. Let's just zoom in. Just cover that up. You notice something? You probably don't. Look at the eyes. You notice how one's completely normal and how one's just up there in the sky? Yeah, that it's exactly like my Thor. How they misprinted his eye up. So when you ever looked from below, you just saw like an extension of his eye. Did I show that in the Thor video? I don't think I did. Well, if you didn't see that, here's me showing you. Kind of. Doesn't work. Also, look how warped his helmet is. Ugh. Fun times trying to unwarp that. But yeah. Also, did I mention Black Panther is one of my favorite superheroes of all time? He is one of the two only Marvel characters that I actually bought comics from. The other one was Spider-Man 2099. But yeah, let's take a look at this head sculpt. And I'm zooming in a lot because I can't get it up close. This thing is awesome. It looks exactly like Black Panther. The Panther. The Pink Panther. It's got all this nice sculpt. I mean, look at that. Also, if anybody wants to see it with its alternate head, popping these off and on is piece of cake. It's actually easier not doing it in front of a camera. Okay, I got it. Yeah, this is... I knocked it over on purpose because it's supposed to be like, it's not that good. The one time I want the figure to fall over, I stood him in a position, I mean, look at his feet. And he stood. Oh, now he falls. But yeah. Finally getting to the articulation. By the way, this Black Panther figure actually is really awesome. But despite all its flaws, it looks down that far. And looks up that far. It's probably useful. And I didn't see this coming. a head rotation. Oh. Most of their articulation is the same. Arms rotate, hinges out a disappointing amount. I mean, if you're Black Panther, you're like a cat. You're agile. What is that? Yeah, back to what I was saying. Upper arm rotation, followed by a double jointed elbow, rotating hands, and a hinge. By the way, he comes with no alternate hands, just these claw hands. I mean, they are pretty sharp. So yeah. I was gonna say a joke, but nothing, no inspiration came. He has an ab core. Oh my gosh! Can you? This is probably one of the longest. Also, this looks hideous. This is just ugly. But yeah, does he beat Loki in going backwards? Oh, does he? I gotta see this. No, he doesn't. Loki's superior. Never play Limbo with Loki. He will wreck you every time. Every time. Okay, so you got the waist rotation. He can kick you in the crotch. Maybe. Come on! He can hinge out that far. Upper leg rotation. Double jointed knee. Back in the times where they didn't look hideous. I'm talking about you, Kylo Ren. He's got a hinge on his foot, you know. Got that beautiful hinge. And that ankle racker. So yeah, let's get him in a dynamic pose in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Next, can he stand in this awesome pose? His ankle rockers and hinges low, loosey goosey. I got him in that cool pose, and now I'm gonna have to compare him to the other 2 Black Panthers we checked out. You're probably like, what? 2? You only checked out 1. You're wrong. Check it. The episode before Christmas, which, I mean, I know, the Thor Marvel Legends review, I reviewed the Select Black Panther. And last week, that wasn't that long ago. Also, yeah, he was the thumbnail for the last week's video, which is kind of sad because the one time I show him, that happens to me every time. The one time I show a different figure, whenever I do the comparison, the one time I show someone that's not the actual figure, it puts that as the thumbnail every time. Okay, now, comparing him to, like, kind of old, newish Black Panther. Walmart exclusives. Black Panther. Look, we have a Black Panther family. And because I showed him off, let's compare him with the other Black Panther. Oh, wait. You're gonna have to wait till next week, suckers. Also because I couldn't find him until just a second ago. What is this? Why does the Black Panther look more gray compared to the other Black Panther? What is this? Is he that gray? Oh my gosh. The other Black Panther is a little grayer than the newer Black Panther. Also, yeah, I want to talk about this new Black Panther so much. But I made this choice. And I regretted it my entire life. Also, if you want to check out me reviewing him go check it out, please. It's only got 1 view, and I was so happy. I was like, oh, yo, the Thor Ragnarok videos, except for Loki, but no one really likes Loki, was, getting so many views on my channel, because 10 views is a lot when you are looking at me, a small, pathetic YouTube channel that only has 17 subscribers. Still doing better than the rest of my cousins. They all below 10. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. And as Black Panther... Come on, buddy. You can stand. And as Black Panther says, I never freeze. Don't know what that was supposed to mean. Also, I can do a good impression of T'Challa. I know it's not T'Challa, it's T'Challa. Because for some odd reason, I would, for some reason, try to make my voice, after the Infinity War trailer, I would try to say the lines that Black Panther said in it. I don't know. I was going through a lot of emotions after that trailer, man. I almost cried. Oh, God. Oh, that movie is so close. I already saw the Marvel Legends. And as always, don't want to pick up half of the wave because of the comic book characters. But I have to. It's Thanos. That Thanos bath looks beautiful. He can go against Hulk. Okay. Before I start bursting into tears, subscribe if you haven't already. Bye. Oh my gosh, I was just about to do something and I lost him again? Are you serious? Yeah, Get this man a shield.